Hi, it's Katie and welcome back to my corner of the world. Today, you know who's coming to visit. If you're not putting this guy in quarantine, then I got a whole bunch of quick and easy ideas for you for the elf on the shelf. So grab a cup of tea and a notebook and come join me. Welcome to my channel. My name's Katie. On here I do a whole bunch of unboxings of subscription boxes, mystery boxes. I do hauls from all kinds of different stores. I talk about gifting, ideas for the holiday, and anything else that pops into my mind. So if that sounds good to you, please consider hitting that subscribe button down there, that red one. And it's completely free and it would mean the world to me. So today, he's back. Yep, Elfie, or whatever yours is named, is headed back. We have one from many years ago, that I got at Costco. He was all soft up, so he is not bendable. You can do a whole lot more with the bendable guys, but he's a little cuter, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know about you, but I always find it hard to come up with ideas for this guy. And some days, maybe forget to move him. So I have put together 29 ideas for the busy mom or dad and for the elf on the shelf. Now, if you are hoping for Elfie flying down a zip line into another room or having some elaborate snowball fight, I'm sure there's a Pinterest board or another channel for you. That's not what you're getting here. Here you're going to get ideas for the busy mom or dad that take a couple minutes and little effort on your part. All right. I just don't have time for it in my life. Those that want to do all those fancy things, more power to you. It's just not me. So let's get started. The first thing I like to do, and I'm going to do these in kind of a theme, in different themes. One thing I do like to do with the elf is, what are we doing today? So the kids will find him, and he will be giving them a hint as to what we are doing that day. This works best on weekends or if they have like a half day or something. But these are the ones that I came up with. Number one, have a movie night where you watch whatever your favorite holiday movie is. It could be anything. My favorite is for the kids is A Grinch That Stole Christmas, the Peanuts one, and I personally love any of the Dickens ones, but that's just me. So put them with some microwave popcorn and with a DVD. So you're ready for movie night. We used to always go to breakfast with Santa at the local firehouse. It was the best place to meet Santa because as you could sit there and eat your pancakes, and when the line got low, that's when you went to see Santa. Now I'm sure that's not happening this year, but there still may be other things. You could do a breakfast with Santa at your house. If you have a little stuffed Santa, or even a tall standing one, and what I do is the elf will sit there, or Santa will sit on the other side of a bowl of Cheerios, and they'll be having breakfast with Santa. Put them in your wrapping paper or bows. They're skinny enough they could go right in the hole of the wrapping paper, or sit them in the box of bows and have the kids help you wrap presents that day. They can wrap presents for dad and grandma, and even if it's not perfect, they'll love it because the kids did it. put him in the car. Or and your thing you're doing that day, you're going to go drive around and see the holiday lights. It's put them in an ornament box or in some tinsel, whatever you're going to use to decorate the tree. Okay, so they know that that day that's what you're doing. Put him in the mixer. This is one of my favorite ones to do. I do it every year. Or he ends up in the KitchenAid mixer, and a lot of times I will have the ingredients already out. And that's the day that we're making cookies. We make cookies other times because we make so many, but that day is dedicated to making cookies. And I usually do the sugar cookies or like the butter cookies that day, because those are the ones we do with sprinkles. So, he's the fun guy, right? Put him in a mug. Maybe even put some marshmallows in there with him if you want to do a little extra effort, and have some hot cocoa. Those are my ones for the what are we doing today. So we've got 7 days down, already 1 week. Next are the ones that are going to take a little bit of effort on your part. Now I promise, less than 5 minutes of effort on these. This is for the busy mom and dad. So, if your kids have a chalkboard or an easel, a whiteboard, whatever it is stick them on there. Or if it has like a little tray so it can hide them a little, all the better. And then write on there, 5 days till Christmas or 20 days till Christmas, whatever your countdown is at that point. And that's what you're going to write on there. So it's like he's giving them a little reminder of the countdown. Have him doing a puzzle. You probably have a million of them laying around. You don't need to do them all. You can have just a couple of pieces scattered that he's putting together. Bonus points if it's a holiday puzzle. If it's not, don't go run out and buy one. He can put together a puzzle of Toy Story or Dora the Explorer or whoever, or Paw Patrol, whatever you have laying around. Another one that I do every year is I have him reading a book, whether it's the Charlie Brown one and the Nutcracker, or this is mine from when I was little, which is why it's so dirty. Or The Night Before Christmas. All you're going to do is you're going to prop the book on the floor or open to a page. You're going to have him sitting behind the book, so like he's reading. And then just put a semicircle of stuffed animals or Barbie dolls or whatever it is on the outside. So he's reading them, whatever the book is. Again, takes a couple minutes. Coloring or crafts. At the Dollar Tree, you can buy a $1 holiday coloring book. Just have him there with some crayons or markers or whatever. So same thing, any of the crafts that you get at Michael's or something that you're gonna do. He can be playing a game with these stuffed animals, just like the reading. Get Connect 4 out. Maybe he's got the 4, or maybe he's playing a memory game or something. And again, not a lot of effort. Don't put the Pinterest time into it unless you want to. My son was always into cars and trucks and things like that. He especially loved fire trucks. And we had his favorite was the Tonka fire truck. So guess who rode atop the Tonka fire truck every year? Or he could go in a crane, any type of machinery, whatever it is have him riding it. Barbie, perfect in a Barbie car. Build Legos. Again, you don't need a lot. Just put a couple of them together and scatter another couple around. You probably already have the couple on the ground. You know it. The tissue box nap one. And now this is a Pinterest one, but this is a super simple one. You are going to need the rectangle box. So you just open it up, take out a couple of tissues, because you do want it to lay down. Essentially, you need enough room for him. You're going to put him in there. So shove the elf in there, take those couple of tissues, fold them up like a towel, or like a pillow. Oh, and then put another tissue or two over top of him. So there's your folded up ones. There's the one over him, and he's taking a little nap. You can put this in your kid's room to find, in the bathroom, wherever you keep tissues. But I always like this one, and this is one, you know, where I do feel a little Pinterest type mom. Okay. So now we are up to 15. We are almost through December, folks. Holiday themes. These are your super simple ones. Grab a stocking. Once you've decorated, grab a stocking. And he goes, hello. Oh, if you want, put him all the way down. Maybe you just have like a little bit of his hat showing. Put him in the tree. Put him in a wreath. If you have, depending on how you display your holiday cards, we have like a Christmas tree type frame that we stick them all in, and have him sit there looking at the cards. If you have them on a door or something, it's perfectly fine. You can sit him there looking at it. You could do it very similar to how you did reading the book. Just have him with a couple of cards, have one open, and he's just sitting there reading the card. All right. On the 29th, on the 24th, Christmas Eve. So usually he kind of goes, in our house, he goes away that night. He's done his job and bye-bye. Hey, Elfie, I'll see you again next year. On the 23rd, so when the kids wake up on the 24th, I always put him in the manger, or put him with some other type of nativity setting where he is praying to the baby Jesus. As you know, I'm going to assume that if you are doing the elf, you are most likely a Christian, believe in Jesus. If you don't do that one. It's that simple. But for us, we are Christian, and so I do like to reinforce with the kids that the real reason for the season. And so I will put him praying to the baby Jesus. Depending on when you want to start. If you want to start on December 1st, you're perfect. You're great. I love you. I sometimes, not every year, or just some years, as he shows up on Thanksgiving. He might this year because it's so close to December 1st. And what he does is he brings my kids their holiday pajamas. I give them to them on Thanksgiving. And they get them every year. We don't do the whole matchy-matchy. I do try sometimes to get the kids ones that somewhat go together. Like last year, both of them had Snoopy themed ones. They didn't match each other, but they both had Snoopy on them. He brings them their pajamas on Thanksgiving, and that way they have them to wear the whole holiday season. Granted, they wear them all the whole rest of the year. It doesn't really matter. So those are my holiday ones. Now, this might be the most important grouping. This is the grouping where you were working on a deadline, or you had a glass of wine, or you were driving the kids to whatever 8,000 activities they had the night before, and you just plumb forgot. The forgot to move ones. And this is the, I got to rush down in the morning and move this guy as fast as possible. Stick them on a laptop. Now, if the kids are home and they're doing online schooling, stick them on their laptop or with their tablet. Bonus if you have time to actually have him typing a letter to Santa or doing their homework. If you don't, just pretend it timed out. Throw him behind a pillow on the couch. Throw him in the cat tree. We have a cat tree that has several layers to it, so he goes in one of the holes on the cat tree. If you have dogs, throw them in the basket that you have for the dog toys. Put them in the fridge. Hang them from a ceiling light. Put them in the doll crib or in the Barbie dream house or whatever doll house you might have. Put them on the bookshelf. Again, put them with another Christmas book. Put them in the pantry. There are a lot of, just throw him somewhere where he wasn't. If you need other ideas for the elf on the shelf, there are things you can get. Like, I picked this up a couple years ago from Michael's, and it has different things you can build to go with your elf. There was like a whole section at Target that had different things to do with the elf. So if you do want additional ideas, look for things like this. And now, my favorite one this year, and I am not going to do it, I thought about it, and I know a lot of people have been talking about it, is you could quarantine him. He may not be able to come at all because he can't travel. And he needs to be socially distanced. And so, you could trap him in a plastic container and say he is quarantined. And he will be there for at least 14 days. You could say, hey, sorry, unfortunately he's not coming because as there's no traveling allowed. I'm okay with that. I really am. My daughter is sitting here on the other side of me going, no. Oh, that is all I have for you today. I hope this gave you some ideas on what to do with your Elfie or whatever you have named him. And quick and easy ones that you can do. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.